It sounds like you've been in a relationship for a long time. I cannot, don't do it. No. Give me your hand. Don't do it. Give me your hand. Don't do it. It's not worth it, please. Please.
No!
Please.
I don't want to.
Please.
I don't want to.
I do not want to see you do this. Please. Come on. What do? Do you work?
I go to school.
You go to school? What are you going for?
I'm still in high school.
You're still in high school? Oh, okay. You're gonna go to college? Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really sad video. So if you guys don't know, a lot of my viewers will send me videos and then I'll go ahead and react to them. So most of the time I'll just save a whole bunch of them, won't watch them, and it'll be my first time watching them with you guys. This video made me cry. I had to put my glasses back on. The other two videos I didn't have my glasses on, but this video made me cry. It is so sad to see how one person can touch your heart so much. One person can change your perspective on things. And then the moment they are ripped away from you, you want to unalive yourself and you don't want to be here. Can I tell you the reason why I do not think it's good for young men and young women to get in relationships young? And I had this conversation with one of my previous partners a long time ago when we were together. He experienced love at a young age. I didn't start dating until I was 18 or 19. And we had like a big argument about this. And this is the reason why I feel like kids should not be in love this young. Because when you're young, you don't know what anxious is. You don't know what depression is. You don't know what anger is. You're growing. Your hormones are all over the place. You're a man. Your testosterone's all over the place. You can't control your emotions. So when now you're dealing with school, figuring out what you're going to do with your life, you're trying to be a man, and men have a lot of pressure. When men get to a certain age, they don't get that, you know, baby treatment and all that stuff like when they were little. They get grown man treatment. So now when they grow to be an adult, I don't think people understand this. Men grow up a lot faster than women have to. And this is just my experience from what I've seen with my brothers. So when men get their heart broken, they're distraught. They're fucked up. You know, they give it all they got and then look what happens to them. And it makes me so sad. Like, it makes me want to cry, y'all, because I have 5 brothers. If you guys don't know this, I've seen my brothers in heartbreak. And my brothers are pretty much like tough guys. They don't cry. They don't anything. And I've seen them in their worst states. And just seeing videos like this breaks my heart because I would never want a young man to unalive himself. But this is the reason why I don't think young people should be in relationships, because you barely know how to maneuver life. You barely know how to control your emotions. And now you're dealing with a big old heartbreak, something that you can't fix. And you know what I've noticed with a lot of adults now, and it's not just men, it's both genders. A lot of people will get in a relationship when they're very young, get that puppy love, and then when they get older, they're so desensitized and so destroyed, they can't love the same. You know what I mean? Or they're closed off, or they don't trust women, you know what I mean? Or they don't trust men. I don't think it's best to date when you're young and don't have, you know, yourself full of love. And another thing, I think it's best for you guys to just be on your own, focus on yourself, pour that love into you, work out, get your business, get your place, get your finances in order. So that way when you come across a person who's fucking you over and being mean to you, you can walk away. And then your attachment style is more secure. Your attachment style when you're young is most likely going to be anxious. Most likely going to be chasing the person. Most likely going to be going after the person who's not good for you. And especially if you have a mother who doesn't understand you as a young man, and a mother who pushes you away, you're going to run into the arms of a woman who doesn't care about you, or a young lady. And then look what happens with that. You think that girl cares about him after this situation? Of course not. She probably broke up with him, cheated on him, didn't give a fuck about him, used him, disposed of him, and now look at this poor guy wanting to end his life. What happens if the cops wouldn't have got there, you guys? What happens if nobody would have known he was there? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I find crazy? A lot of people will say, I'm scared to have a daughter. Oh, I'm scared to have a daughter. I'm not scared to have a daughter. By any means, I'm not. Because my grandma raised me, and I know if I was raised in a structured household, that my daughter will be fine. I'm scared to have a son. Because with the way things are going now, the unaliving rates for men are really high. And they're only getting higher if you guys aren't looking at the stats. So could you imagine by the time I have kids, what's going to happen? And then with the gender war, if everybody can't stand men at this point, everybody's feuding against men. Men are this, men are that. You guys are born hated. You know what I mean? You don't even get a chance to be valued. You know how sad that is? Like, that makes me so sick to my stomach that one day my kid's gonna come to me and ask me why women hate him, or why he's ill, or oh, he's a grapist. You know, like, I've heard girls say the craziest things. He's weird. Okay, grapist. It's like, what are you talking about, girl? Just because he's in your presence. I'm afraid to have sons, you guys. I really am. And I feel for a lot of you guys that watch me and see my content and stuff like that, because God forbid anything like this happens to you guys, or you guys have dealt with a person like this. If I could take away anybody's heartbreak and pain, I fucking so would. But I can't, you guys. And it's so sad to see videos like this, because I don't want anybody to want to take their life. I don't want you guys to get to a place where the darkness is overseeing everything and you can't see that you're worthy. You have to know you're the prize. You have to know you're worthy. You have to understand you're meant to be here. God put you on this earth for a reason. And if you don't believe in God, you're here for a reason. You're somebody's child. You're somebody's baby. And it's so sad that people don't value men. I think everybody should have value in some form. Why are we out here saying men aren't valued, women aren't valued? Like, why are we doing that to each other? We all have value. You know what I mean? And I don't think anybody's better than anybody, but stuff like this is sad. That's why I say, be very mindful of who you give your heart to. And love is a beautiful thing, but it's a scary thing. Love is like giving your heart to somebody who's going to crush it. And you got to pray to God that they're going to love you and carry it like a fragile little egg. And if they don't, you're destroyed. And it sucks, because when you get destroyed like that, do you know how hard it is to come back from that? I pray to God that this kid is okay. I pray to God that his mother is with him. And I pray to God that, you know, he's good mentally and he has a succeeding life and a happy life. Y'all, I know for a fact, by watching a lot of these videos, by having brothers, by being really close with my dad, that when I have a son, it might not be, you know, just my job. And I know my partner is going to want to like intervene with guy talks and all that. But you tell me if you think this is dumb. I think that a lot of mothers should nurture their sons a little bit more. I think that like, you know, be a man, grow up, you're not a baby anymore stuff is dumb. Like, why can't I hold my son? Why can't I love my son? Why can't I tell him I love him? Why can't I give him a safe space to come talk to me? Why can't my son come to me when he has problems? Who is he going to go to? That doesn't make any sense. You're depressed, go somewhere else. Suck it up. That doesn't make any sense. And then people will call it, oh, you don't want an emotional man. Dude, Mike Tyson cries. What are you guys talking about? Like, when I hear that, Mike Tyson is the biggest crybaby, but he will whoop your motherfucking, and you know it. You know it, y'all. So when people tell me that, no, you can make your son, put your son in fighting sports, MMA, things like that, but still talk to your son about his emotions so he knows how to regulate them and he's not all wild and chaotic. But I definitely do not want a son who's going to do this. And if it does get to this, you guys, I know I'm going to be there for my son, but I don't want it to happen like this, like whatsoever. This is scary. And I think maybe I'm thinking too deep into this, but this is what happens when I watch videos like this. It makes me like sick to my stomach. I've already experienced friends losing their lives. I've wanted to unalive myself at a lot of points in my life, you know, so I understand the feeling. So I just want you guys to understand, like, you're worthy, dude. Like, you're worthy more than you know. And this video makes me like, guys, I want to cry. Like, hearing him cry like that and stuff, I don't even know how cops do this. Because if that kid would have jumped over and I wouldn't have caught him in time, I would have blamed myself. So God bless the freaking cops that are out there that are still doing their job. But God bless you guys. Please take care of yourselves. Please take care of your mental health. Y'all know where to reach me if it gets bad. Y'all know to contact me if you guys need somebody to talk to. If it gets to like the point where you don't want to be here, hit my line, you guys. Again, when I leave my email and stuff, you guys, it's not for you guys to get at me. I'm not into that. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but this is not why I'm on this platform. You guys, I don't come on here asking people to date me, and I'm not acting like that. I'm not here for attention. I'm here to help people. Because I remember at some point when, you know, I didn't have a lot of things going for myself. My mom was really bad into drugs. I was a foster care, in and out of foster care. You know, my dad wasn't in my life because my mom kept me from him. I went through a lot of shit growing up. And I just wish that certain people were there for me and certain people understood why I was so depressed, why I was trying to unalive myself, why I was the way that I was. So when you guys try to get at me, it really bothers me because that's not what I'm on here for. I'm here to help you guys. That's all I want to do is help somebody, dude. These videos can help somebody who feels alone. These videos can help somebody who wants to unalive themselves. And, you know, just hearing somebody with a word of encouragement can go far. Being kind to people that don't want to be here goes far because the whole world is against you. At least that's what it seems like. So please, you guys, my email is not for getting at me and sending me pictures of yourself. It's for people who need help. It's for people who actually want to like better themselves in life. So God bless you guys. Not trying to take down the whole moment and all that, but I love you guys. Like, stay safe for reals. And if you guys need anything, you know where to reach me. Stay safe. I love you.